Okay, this is Leonardo from leonardoslens.com. That's Leonardo Harrell Photography. And this video is about content-aware fill. I've been hearing a lot of complaints about bad results received. If your image is too busy, it works well on a very simple image, but hopefully with some of the tips here, you'll get a little bit better results with content-aware fill. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. You see the end result. I'm going to go ahead back to my history and revert back to the open image. You can see there's a logo there that I don't want. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. So I've chosen my lasso tool, and I'm just going to draw a selection. Not very careful. Nice quick selection around what I don't want. Not perfect, but it'll be fine for our purposes. What I want to do is right click on that selection. From the context sensitive menu, I want to choose fill here. And go ahead and choose the defaults. And so, not the result we were after, is it? What happened is it selected data from the area over here. That's how content-aware fill works. It's kind of like the cloning tool or the healing brush, in that it takes other parts of the image and uses that to fill in the area that you, in effect, you deleted that area and you filled it in with info from the other part. So I've gone to my history, gone back to the opening of the image, and what I'm going to do is go to my layers, and from my background layer I'm going to duplicate that layer. And it's always a good idea to name your layers with some useful piece of information about what the layer is for. Otherwise you've got a lot of layers. You can end up with a lot of layers and they don't make any sense. You end up searching a lot, so I'll call that logo removal. And we're going to be working with that top layer, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the visibility for my background layer. You'll see why in a sec here. Okay. So now that we've got our second layer, we'll go ahead and we'll use our rectangular selection tool to get rid of the info that we don't want to use as source material for our fill. I'll go ahead and delete that. Well, I'll just use the delete key on my keyboard to delete that area. There we go. And now that that's deleted, we'll go ahead and, well, I just want to show you here that just because we deleted that part of the image, it's not gone. It's under the background layer. That's why we duplicated the layer, and we're working on the top layer. So we'll go ahead and turn it off. Now I'm going to go back to my lasso tool, and we'll do the selection again. And this time I'm going to be a little bit more judicious, a little more careful in what I select to be deleted, because we want to leave some content for Photoshop to be aware of for the content-aware fill. And so I'm getting in a lot tighter, taking a little more care with this. There we go, nice little selection around the part of the image that we want to get rid of. So once again, I'll right click, I'll write on that part of the selection that I don't want. And so I right clicked, choose fill from the menu, and you can see, voila, much better this time. That's because there was no data there for it to be confused by. It went ahead and filled with the available data. I bring back my background layer. I go ahead and deselect that area, and it's more like it. I'm going to go ahead and commit those changes by flattening the image, and there you go. CS5's content-aware fill, even if your image is a little busy and you want better results. Leonardo'sLens.com. This is Leonardo.